Just don't eat any of the cupcakes, too. So you two watch each other. Be accountability buddies. Anyway, goodbye.
Accountability buddies?
Hi, everybody.
Everything's great.
Everything is not so awesome. Because Sayori is depressed out of her mind. And now we're gonna go with the screaming girl to make some cake.
Poor Lauren, this is a hard session for you. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. I wonder why. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much and... nope. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Also, nope.
Where are her parents? No one's at home.
I think Wanda at one point said something about, like, his parents not being around. I could be wrong about that. I don't know about Sayori.
Where's Sayori's parents?
I don't know. I should just focus on what's ahead of me.
This is like Charlie Brown. There's no parent supervision in that either.
Let's just do the rest of this like that. Just our voices are Charlie Brown adults. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I knew it, she texted me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Oh, let's look at her outfit there. Oh, it's adorable. I like the cat t-shirt.
Sup?
Hey! I didn't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform really threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon. Cause you have to do all this shit for me, but you know, I'm adorable outside of school.
Okay. Trying to like figure. I got lost as you're talking. Like, wait, is that what?
I'll try to end on the right word. What a lovely kitchen you have,
Yeah, I was
Wanda.
just gonna look at this kitchen for a second here. This is interesting. This is pretty good. There's a lot of counter space. I don't like the cabinets though. Like those are kind of weird. But oh man, that fridge though, I'd love that fridge. Look how massive it is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also, I would not put the table there. I'd put an island in the center. Totally. Yeah, I'd take the kitchen. Oh, I love those lights. Okay, anyways. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen was shit. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good! Glad I could count on you to do something. Really.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that
I think
she is...
still sounded snarky.
Well, I think a little bit is how you put it, but yeah. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Because we're not standing in it right now.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me?
Oh.
I don't know. Should
That's
I make
good.
her different in that way?
Sure.
Where's your hospitality, Wanda? Come on!
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy.
You're just a shit-ass. I carry that all the way here by myself. Are you impressed?
Are you made of dark matter? I see.
Maybe.
Now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you.
I can do a lot of shit that you can't. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You think that I can't do anything. You're such a jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean something I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. Boy, this is nicer on my voice. It's fun that kind of sounds like Sayori. I need to figure out what to do
Wait.
with Natsuki.
I like zoned out on what she was saying. It's fun when I get to be small, but better than other people. Okay, yeah.
But!
Yep, that was the wrong button.
Jeez, never mind! What are you making me say? What? Don't you think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? I'm not talking about my underwear like Yuri does. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you.
That is a little bit more like you.
Like you, like Sayori. I will figure out what to do with you, Natsuki, one day.
You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid! I was trying to be a little nicer to you, and that's why I changed my voice, you know? Because I don't have to be mature and sexy like Yuri and dumb like Sayori, and who knows what the fuck's wrong with Monika. Doesn't mean you should treat me like... stuff. Nah.
Natsuki catches her words, and her face turns red. Natsuki,
Forget it! I didn't say anything.
I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's how you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
Body type like me? How would you know that? Anyway.
Well, just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey, was that to me?
Who else is in this room? The dishes?
Man, let's just get started already.
You get all sour when girls call you gross. Well, you are. I know you have that sock penis thing going on. I found your weakness, Wanda.
Only when you're around. Natsuki smiles devilishly. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluids, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Who does not clean up while you cook? That is just the worst. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements. I thought it said moments for a second. I'm like, what? To make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Wanda, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, fucktard! Making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Huh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Not cleaning, you're not helping right, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. Try to have fun.
I'm
Or
having
else.
fun.
You're not!
I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool.
See? Not like baking is just about following instructions.
That's like the epitome
It's
of
an
baking.
art! A fucking art! The presentation is where you can get creative. And I'm creative as fuck and fun as fuck. That's right. Million times more worth it in the end. If you're just looking at it, makes everyone else's eyes light up, tear up,
Like
make
the
them
ones-
feel like they've seen the coming of Jesus.
Sure. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to get it. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Oh, that sounds awful.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like this. If you do any of this, why am I doing this with you? Should pawn you off on Yuri.
Guess I have to be here all night then.
Look at this.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good. Good.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey! I didn't say you could do that.
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in the icing!
Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make me beat the shit out of you!
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Grrrr! You got out of my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
Nah!
She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. I go in and lick it off.
Ah! You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face.
Ah!
You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. I'm starting to think that Wanda is not a black woman.
You're wearing a long overcoat.
There you go. You're just not gonna. You refuse to say her lines, don't you? Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
No! Fine! You're not so gross! You know I don't mean it! Ah! It's just fun seeing you react to it! Ah! You do that to me all the time, you know! You say dumb shit just to get a reaction out of me! You really shouldn't tease me like that!
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it into my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, literally.
Ah! What? Do you seriously just... Ah! Rip!
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Wanda, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
Just awkward silence. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? You're an idiot. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh, what a cockblock. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dumb shit. How could you make this mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Yeah, that works for her saying too.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, you've changed my life and my voice. I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Oh, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room.
Ah, look how cute they are. Like babies wrapped in fresh blankets.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. Don't they look like a penis? This one can even make flowers like a penis, a magic penis.
A fluffy penis?
Fluffy magic penis, you're right, Wanda. We probably won't be using it this time, though, right? Wink,
What's this
wink.
one for? Why is it shaped like a penis? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. What you want?
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns, whatever makes you feel sexy. But you can use it to write stuff on the cake, like happy birthday or whatever.
Oh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. With literature. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like.
When did I give you so much freedom? I might get angry again and hulk out on you. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a cute idea. So I'll stay this way a little longer with you.
Ha 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 ha, cool. Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on, really? We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think that you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing! Ah!
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do! As she hulks out. We shouldn't be wasting any more time! I'll show you how to do it!
Without giving me a chance to think about it, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Words are hard. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together!
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now!
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite before he burns out the house and the dog.
Haha. Do you need help with your dad? Like, Sarah is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on! That's just unhealthy! Besides, my dad cooks. I need to eat as much of it as I can. Because he doesn't cook, and I can't cook, and I don't know what's going on. There's not a lot of food in our house, I guess.
I don't think I'm okay with her dad.
Anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault! You're so slow! You should have thought about that! Not like you always have this chance to be with me!
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
Bring the cupcakes tomorrow, that's your job! If you and Sayori each carry something, you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
Wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm packed up. I really thought I had already been out the door, but I guess I'm still here. Good work today, slowpoke.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Yike! Probably, dude.
Well, you thought I was gone again, but here I am. Guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help. Shit. See you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Ah!
What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Nah! Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Wanda! I thought you only cared about getting people in your pants.
Is that not what I'm doing?
Huh?
What?
What? You! Sorry I have to leave so early. Really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. Feel the same way as you, so... Yep.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh, wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me.
Oh no, they're outside.
Her rose-colored cheeks are matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening?
Step away!
My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Well, it's pretty big, so I mean... Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Huh?
Ah! Oh, fucking Christ. Hi, Wanda.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Wanda. I just stopped by to say hi and peer through the window. Ah!
I've only been doing it for hours.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow. You're carrying half the cupcakes. Make sure this fucktard doesn't drop any. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes, too. So you two watch each other. Be accountability buddies. Anyway, goodbye.
Accountability buddies? Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I was looking through the window. I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean
See what? What are you talking about?
You know how much fun you were having with Natsuki? Clearly she was peering through the window. How close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Wanda? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Wanda. If it wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish.
There it is.
Monika was right.
There it is.
Bitch. I should just...
Monika? Monika was right about what?
Monika's a bitch.
Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else, although I do need to get new shoulder clippers. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder, fuzzy, fuzzy shoulder, to reassure her.
I'm scared. Really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you really like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Wanda, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always knew what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. My dick. Ooh.
I love you.
Let me just,
Oh, is this a save point?
put a little save here. Wait, I don't know if I'll override that one. There we go. Just, there we go.
Here we are.
You'll always be my dearest friend.
Love. Love, I love you. Love you.
We should pick next time.
We don't want her to die. Yeah, next time.
I don't know, dearest friend, maybe. I don't know. Just, okay.
Okay. Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.